YouTube and Snapchat and rumbling. Fuck, shake your tits and swing your dicks. Friday's back and so am I with another nip popping through the sweater episode of your favorite internet sensation with Libation Friday wrap-up. Before we get today's show kicked off, I want to tip my hat to today's libation. I'm drinking a little bit of the hair of the dog that bit me, okay? This Jameson's Triple. This is some new stuff. I've never seen this before. I've already gone through one bottle of this. I'll explain in a minute. But this is actually really nice stuff. It's extremely smooth for Jameson's. Not like the Black Barrel smooth, but it's got a different flavor profile. It's triple distilled and then triple casked in bourbon, sherry, and chestnut casks. So I guess they just keep moving it. But it picks up a nice little flavor profile. I think it's a delightful Irish whiskey just in time for St. Paddy's Day. It's right around the block, kids. Azalu to drink up and be somebody. That is delightful. Makes you want to do a little Irish jig. Anyway, I lived. My voice is back, okay? Thank God, because I actually did miss the sound of my own fucking voice. I did. Sometimes I'm the only intelligent-sounding voice in the room, even when it's just more than me in the room. Okay? So, I gotta tell you, I was really like down and out. I did see Jesus. I thought I was actually gonna buy it. I really did. But I tell you the truth, it wasn't until I polished off a bottle of Jameson's that I started feeling better. So after the show Friday, I opened up a bottle of this triple, okay, and I did. I knocked the fucking thing right out. I mean, granted, I was not functioning. But I tell you the truth, when I woke up Saturday morning, I didn't feel like I had razor blades in the back of my throat. It still hurt a little bit, but not as bad. And then I drank a little bit more on Saturday, and by Sunday, I was perfectly fucking fine. So, yeah, I'm telling you. So, I mean, maybe the antibiotics did help. I'm not saying it didn't. I did take a Z-Pack, and someone said to me, are you supposed to drink alcohol with antibiotics? Yeah, okay? It's an accelerant. All right, this basically clears out all the bacteria and the germs. The antibiotic fights the infection or the virus, but this is like an antiseptic. Okay, so yeah, I'm a doctor. I know what I'm doing. Azalut. This is why they live to be 100 in fucking Ireland. I'm telling you, JMO does cure everything. So, you know how I do love these, like, inappropriate inflatables for the holidays, you know? So I ordered for I don't know why, the other day, I got it in my head. I'm like, I need, like, an inappropriate St. Patrick's Day inflatable. I'm not even Irish, okay? But for some odd reason, you guys know this, I love St. Paddy's Day. I don't know what it is, okay? Maybe it's because of the green. Maybe it's because of, I have this thing for corned beef. Maybe it's the Irish whiskey and Guinness. I'm not quite sure why. Maybe it's because I'm probably the only Guinea in the world that actually owned an Irish bar. But, for some reason I have this ridiculous love for St. Patrick's Day. So I found an inappropriate St. Paddy's Day lawn decoration. It's a vomiting leprechaun. Now, the fucked up thing is, these things are made in China. So they have no fucking idea what St. Paddy's Day is in China, okay? There's only 2 countries that celebrate it. Us and Ireland. That's it. Nobody else celebrates St. Patrick's. They're not doing that in Italy, okay? They're not doing that in Japan or Germany. Just 2 countries. So they're making these fucking things in China. So I get the box, and it goes St. Patrick. They actually, in China, some fucking chink in China is running around thinking that this vomiting leprechaun is actually St. Patrick. This is who they think he is. Oh, he'll throw up a rainbow. I don't know why this fucking delighted me. I'm looking at the box, and it says St. Patrick on it. And I'm like, some fucking chink thinks this is actually St. Patrick. Yeah. No wonder why they think they can take us over. I'm now, like, my new mission is to find an inappropriate Easter decoration. You would think it'd be easy to find. There's 2 bunnies fucking, or like, like a zombie Jesus or something, or like Jesus popping up out of a little cave going, here I am, something like that. No, I can't find one. I don't know why. For some reason, Easter is off limits when it comes to inappropriate lawn decorations. There's got to be a market for this somewhere. Maybe even like an inflatable Donald Trump with like Easter bunny ears. That would be fucking delightful too. That's going to irritate people. That's all I want to do in life, is just irritate everybody. I mean, we all have our aspirations. I got to tell you something. Since the Biden bunch has been gone, and we've been doing so much winning, having Trump back, I got to say, I mean, the news has been like a little lackluster. Like, you hear like all these great things that Trump is doing. It's like it's nice, but like you don't really like. I'm almost missing, the Biden shenanigans. No, I'm not. We're winning. Oh, fucking well. Trump, DOGE, and the Friday wrap-up. Doing it well. So let's get at it, baby. All right, here we go. All right, kids, get your tickets out. We're about to hop onto that maniacal, magical express in the mayhem and fuckery. The crazy train's about to leave the station. Oh, but woo! First stop, New York City. So, DOT pulled its approval for the New York City congestion pricing. Holy shit, that didn't take too long, huh? So, the DOT pulled their endorsement to the state. And Trump sent orders down to just kill this fucking thing. So the Secretary of Transportation did just that. They killed it. They pulled all federal approval, which they can do because it's the feds. And now Hochul lost her mind and wants to sue Trump so that she can tax the fuck out of everybody in New York City. Okay, that's going to be great for re-election. This bitch from Buffalo, she's not even from New York City. She's from Buffalo, you understand? And they want to put in fucking congestion pricing to fuck everybody downstate. This bitch from Buffalo needs to go sit down somewhere in a fucking snowbank and die. All right? That's it. Enough with her. This fucking dumb drunk. Anyway, next stop, Washington, D.C. I swear to God, Trump must listen to the Friday wrap-up. Last week, I said, okay, that if our money was going to vets and American families, that was okay. And then I said that we should all get a refund. Well, I'll be a monkey's fucking uncle. Trump floated both of those possibilities this week. He wants to pull all the fucking migrant benefits that these illegals are getting and reroute it to veterans and American families that were displaced in North Carolina, Hawaii, whatever. Hey, and then he even floated the possibility of a fucking tax refund. All right? I can tell you, I said it last week. This week he's saying it in person. Like I said, he's got to watch the show. Has to. I love the Friday wrap-up. Okay, Tommy, he's terrific. We love him. All right? He's like a very smart person, okay? And we love smart people, all right? In other DC news, DOGE saved over $50 billion. I think I even heard like $100 billion somewhere, but I'm not sure that that's accurate. But at least $50 billion or better in taxpayer waste. So they've clawed back about $50 billion or better in taxpayer money that was just going to fucking waste. I mean, there was one thing they took $10 million and sent it to Mozambique to pay for circumcisions. What? Who gives a fuck if some aborigine has a hood on their dick? Like, why is this my fucking problem? $10 million to circumcise a bunch of fucking tree hangers in Mozambique? All you need is a razor blade and a little fucking alcohol. How does this cost $10 million? You say, come here. There you go. Put some alcohol on your dick and get lost. Go bang a monkey. Imagine, holy fucking shit. And these liberal fucks are like, they're all epileptic because Elon is just like, he's just poking around and shit. Goes, oh, look at this, 10 million for circumcisions in Mozambique. No, imagine this shit. Unbelievable. Also, it was discovered that Stacey Abrams, I think she was a former congressperson, trying to run for governor of fucking Georgia. She was a big denier of the Trump election, in 2016. It was found out that she was caught trying to steal $2 billion in taxpayer money. Okay? The funds were earmarked because of that this Biden Green Deal initiative bullshit. Okay? The funds were fucking earmarked to go to a nonprofit that was affiliated with fucking Abrams. And the group had only $100 in their checking account when the grant was approved. Thank God the fucking money didn't go through yet. Okay? This is what I've been saying since the beginning of this shit. All of this fucking USAID bullshit, all these fucking like funding for nonprofit, it's all a money laundering scam for Democrat politicians. Okay? Perfect case in point. Now, are they going to prosecute this bitch? I really fucking hope so. I really fucking hope so because they need to make an example now. All right? Go sick of me, Elon. Go ahead, baby. All right, next stop, California, Disneyland. Somebody took a shit on a Disney ride. Okay, apparently Frozen can scare the shit out of people. Okay, the cold never bothered me anyway. Some fucking animal. They're on the Frozen ride. I don't know. They saw the talking snowman Olaf. And I got this open. They took a fucking shit right on the goddamn floor of the ride. Can you imagine? You sit next to this person, you look over, there's a fucking turd next to you. Or worse still, you're the one getting on the ride, and there's a fucking lump of shit on the seat. My God, to these fucking. You know exactly who did it. Okay, you know the kind of people that do this shit on rides. I'm just going to say it that way and let you figure it out for your own. I mean, but animals. Fucking animals. You couldn't pay me enough to go anywhere near a fucking Disney park. All right, last stop, Ukraine. So, Zelensky and Trump have been going back and forth because this little shit, he's used to dealing with Biden, not an actual fucking human. He pissed Trump off, and that's the worst thing you can do at this point. So Trump is calling for a full and complete audit into all Ukrainian war funding. He's also demanding an investigation. And I told you, you can go back the past episodes when this whole fucking shit in the Ukraine first started. I said it, and people are like, how could you say that? I didn't like this little fucking bastard from the beginning. Okay? I told you all from the jump that something was not kosher with this guy. He's a little panhandling fucking runt. When I saw his face, I didn't like him, and I didn't fucking trust him. He's always walking around in like a sweatshirt and put on a fucking suit, you degenerate. Okay, so just so you understand why I'm saying what I'm saying here, Zelensky owns a $35 million home in Florida. Wait. He has $1.2 billion in overseas accounts. He owns a total of 15 homes, 3 private planes, and has a monthly income of $11 million. How? You're in the middle of a fucking war. How? Okay, and so far, we've given this little bastard $350 billion. Okay? And no one's ever questioned where all the money is going until now. Okay? Biden just kept approving fucking money. They never asked where it was going. Think about it. A modestly successful comedian, Vladimir Zelensky, okay, talked the United States of America into spending $350 billion. Billions and billions of dollars going to Ukraine like they've never seen before. This is to go into a war that that couldn't be won, should have never happened from the start, okay? But a war that he, without the U.S. and Trump, will be unable to settle. The United States has spent $200 billion more than Europe, and Europe's money's guaranteed, by the way. Imagine that. While the United States will get nothing back. I don't know why Sleepy Joe Biden didn't demand equalization, in that this war is far more important to Europe than it is to us. We have a big, beautiful ocean separating us, okay? Europe doesn't have a big, beautiful ocean. We do. We have a big, beautiful ocean of separation, and on top of this, Zelensky admits that half of the money that we sent him is missing. Can you believe it? He's missing the money. Who loses $350 million? Okay? He refuses to have elections. Is very low in the Ukrainian polls, and the only thing that he was good at was playing Biden like a fiddle. A dictator without a country, okay? A dictator without elections. Zelensky better move fast, or he's not going to have a country left. In the meantime, we're successfully negotiating an end to the war in Russia. I'm talking to Putin. He's listening to me. Something I'll admit that only Trump and the Trump administration can do. Biden never had tried. Europe has failed to bring peace because they're losers. And Zelensky probably wants to keep the gravy train going. I mean, can you blame him? I love Ukraine, but Zelensky has done a terrible job. His country is shattered and millions have unnecessarily died. Okay? Don't worry, Trump's here. We're going to make Ukraine great again. All right, kids, your sports update. Well, MLB. Spring training is in full swing. Yay. The Yankees, big news coming from the New York Yankees this week. They've reversed their facial hair policy and now will allow well-groomed beards. Well, slap me in the ass and call me Sally. If that isn't a fucking strategy to win the World Series this year, I really don't know what the fuck is. How about this? I don't know. Who gives a fuck about the beards? Fire Aaron Boone! No, we keep Boone. We're growing beards. We should be fine come October. Oh. NHL. Hockey's back. Thank God. Okay? It was. I think tonight's the last fucking night of this international thing. U.S. and the 51st state playing each other. It's just annoying. I've had enough, okay? Anyway, Rangers and Sabres tomorrow night at 5:30. Islanders play the Stars Sunday at 7:30. NBA, Knicks and Cavs tonight at 7 o'clock. Nets, Sixers Saturday at 7:30. And Bulls, I have Bulls versus Bulls Saturday. That's not correct. I don't know who the Bulls are playing on Saturday, but they're playing at 5 o'clock. There you go. See, we have live bloopers on this show. All right, kids, on Tommy's Pub and Grub Review. So, new burger spot that I discovered yesterday. P.S. Burgers in Mineola on 2nd Street. I didn't go in there to eat, got takeout. Just so you know, since I was sick last week, I downloaded Instacart. And I fought this shit off for like fucking years. For like the longest time. And I don't exactly know why. But I gotta tell you, it's pretty fucking convenient, okay? It really is. Like, I just ordered groceries before. Like, I ran out of half and half, and I'm like, fuck, I gotta run to the store. I gotta get half and half. I gotta get water. I gotta get eggs. I'm like, wait a minute. I got Instacart. 1, 2, 3. And by the time I got out of the shower, it was delivered. I'm like, I know this was because as soon as they dropped it on my front porch, my retarded neighbor across the street's banging on the fucking door. I left the groceries. I'm like, I know, relax. I just dropped it. I'm like, okay, great, that's fantastic. Let me put a fucking shirt on and I grab it. How about go? But yeah, so you have like Uber Eats and that and all that other shit. So I got takeout last night from PS Burgers in Mineola, and I gotta tell you. Normally, you know how I am with burgers. I'm very picky. And I'm a pain in the ass about them. But I got to tell you, this place was good. Good little takeout burger. It wasn't like, like a bar burger where like it's like, But, I mean, I got to tell you, it was very good. Good quality meat. A little greasy, but that's all right. It's a burger. It's supposed to be. But go give them a try. They actually have a restaurant. I think you can sit there and eat. I looked online. It looks like it's kind of cute in there. P.S. Burgers in Mineola. They have a couple of interesting burger combinations, but you can always build your own. And there's a lot of options. Go check it out. It's pretty good. Okay, another Pub and Grub Review spot. You guys remember a while back, I did a live review on a chopped cheese from this new place that opened up in Franklin Square called Posh Deli. And I got to tell you, the chopped cheese was pretty good. Kind of hard to fuck those up, though. It's a bodega special. And this Posh Deli was basically a glorified bodega. I had a little issue with it because it was an Indian deli, and they had a ton of, like, Italian sandwiches. Like Italian combos and stuff like that, and they had Italian flags hanging, but they were Indian. And I can't bring myself to order a sandwich like that in a fucking Indian restaurant. But I did give it a try. I tried like a regular sandwich. I ordered like a fucking turkey and Swiss. And there was like 3 pieces of turkey. I told them to put coleslaw on it. They put potato salad. And I never went back. Okay, because they were fucking retarded. Well, Apparently they had a few of these posh delis. Trust me, I'm going somewhere with this. They had a few of these posh delis, and the owner of these delis got busted a couple of weeks ago in Wantagh with stolen restaurant merchandise, so now they're all fucking closed. So the place over here, I think the beginning of February, first week of February, changed to another place. It's called Prime Deli. Okay? Now, I'm pretty sure it's still a fucking Indian deli. Here's where my issue is. All they did was change the fucking sign on the door, and they have a logo now that's an Italian fucking logo. They have the Italian flag with like the little Italian chef, and they're trying to push themselves off as an Italian deli. Now, I have yet to go in there, but like I said, I'm pretty sure this is still a fucking Indian deli that's selling Italian sandwiches, and now they're trying to promote themselves as an Italian deli. Here's why I have a fucking problem with this. It's cultural misappropriation. You don't see me walking around in a fucking turban dragging a camel with me, do you? With a dot on my head? No, because that would be wrong. People go, oh, that's very wrong. You shouldn't do that. Okay? The Indians would all be upset about, oh, please do not make fun of us. Yeah, but in the meantime, you got these fucking camel jockeys running the delicatessen and trying to perpetrate themselves as Italians in an Italian fucking neighborhood. This is why I have a problem with this. People should stick to their own cultural appropriation and stop trying to misappropriate. Look, you don't see the fucking Platt selling matzo ball soup and latkes, do you? No, because some people would take fucking issue with that, and rightfully so. Who wants to go to a German restaurant for fucking latkes? You go to a Jewish deli for that. You don't see them serving spaghetti and meatballs at fucking, like, you know, at taxes. Again, because you stay in your own fucking lane. You understand? You don't see Greeks opening a fucking Chinese restaurant. This is my point. So why should the Indians be any fucking different? So I will go in there at some point, and I will ascertain as to whether or not they're fucking Indians running an Italian deli, or if they're in fact Italians. But my gut's telling me that they're not Italians, and they're just trying. And I will say something, because you know me, I got no fucking compunction about opening my mouth. So just so you're aware, Posh Deli's now Prime Deli. We still think it's Indians, but they're trying to pretend to be Italians. Unfucking believable. Okay, kids on, what the fuck is that? We're going to talk about a new term that I just discovered. It's called derp. What is derp? Derp is the sound that you make when you see a retard. And, you know, nowadays people have a problem when you say retard, like, oh, he's retarded. Like, I don't say that. It's, you know, mentally challenged, special needs. Shut the fuck up. They want to use 6 different words to describe something that you could describe in one word. Well, now I have an abbreviated term. It's called derp. Take a look. Say, man, that look like your ugly ass cousin Antoine. That motherfucker ain't ugly. He just retarded. Well, that's your whole goddamn family, ugly and retarded. What's going on, Pops? How you guys doing? Well, baby, you gonna let me listen to this motherfucker over here? Shut the fuck up, Leroy. You shut the fuck up, goddammit. I'm tired of your dumb ass. I'm tired of your dumb fuckly ass. Well, baby, why you let him talk to me like, what you wearing that? Ooh, midget porn. You mean like you let her look at the naked small people? Well, yeah, I guess so. Well, you know what Big Mama showed, and I'll show you some. No, it's okay. Ain't nobody want to see your ugly naked ass. You shut the fuck up, Leroy. I'm going to kick your motherfucking ass. I'm going to kick your guy. You know what? I had enough of this one. I refuse to work with this here motherfucker right here. You know something? I'm gonna demand that you give us different time zones, different segments on your show, because you know, baby, Big Mama gonna make your night. It's okay, Big Mama. We don't need any special favor. Ooh, baby, you touched my hand. Ooh, Lord, I'm gonna touch myself with this hand now. Ooh, Lord. You know, they don't pop up too often, but when they do, it's always a fucking trip. We're going to have to find something for them to do. Anyway, your PSA. You know what? I gave this a lot of thought this week. This week's PSA. You know, in light of all the things I see on the news with us winning every day, Trump, slowly bringing the world back to fucking normal, I decided that from now on, going forward, I'm going to have a new approach when I hear liberals start squawking and talking and complaining and bitching and moaning. You know, and I'm going to pass this advice on to you, the audience at home. Don't try to reason with them. You can't fix stupid. Instead, interrupt them with a very loud "Burp!" Just as they're talking, go "Burp!" and that they'll go away. I'm telling you, trust me. Anyway, stay COVID-less, kids. No mask, don't ask, haters, and kiss my ass. And remember, who loves your babe? That's been your Friday wrap-up, and I'll see you when I see you.